What's up, everybody? Maddie LeMay from Facebook, 5Gen4R from Instagram, and Project Abate from YouTube. Today I'm making a video that is going to show you guys how to remove your Toyota 4Runner mud flaps from your vehicle, which I think are hideous, and install the ARC splash guards, which essentially take the place of the mud flaps that come stock with the 4Runner and give it that OEM look without having the mud flaps. So I'm going to show you guys how to disassemble one side of the vehicle and how to put the ARC splash guards on. The tools you're going to need: I have a Milwaukee ratchet with a 10mm socket and 3/8 extension, and then this little pry tool that I got off Amazon, and I'll show you what that's for. But these are all the tools you need. So a 10mm and then this pry tool. So let's go to my car and I'll show you what I've done and what the next step is. All right, guys, so we are at the driver's side of my 4Runner, looking at the rear mud flap. So this pry tool that I told you guys about, what it allows you to do is get behind these plastic pieces and then pull them out. So you're gonna pull 1, 2, and 3 of these plastic pieces out with this pry tool. And then after you pull those 3 out, there's a 10mm bolt or screw up here. There's another one right here. There's one right here. And then right underneath the bumper, there is a 4th. So you're gonna remove these 4, and then the mud flap is going to come off the vehicle. So I'll show you what it looks like on this side. So here, the mud flap has been removed and you have this empty cavity. What the ARC splash guards does is it essentially closes this up so that water and debris and everything else does not get back here. So I will now show you guys how to install one. Okay, guys, so when it comes to installing these on the vehicle, it's actually really easy. These are obviously the front ones because they're smaller, and these are the rear ones. But when looking to install them, there is the ARC logo in the front, so that's going to be obviously facing the tire. So this is going to be the driver's side, and then the other one is going to be the passenger side. So right now I'm going to go ahead and pop in those plastic pieces, and then I'll screw them in and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, guys, so ARC splash guards actually does provide new hardware for your install, which is pretty sweet. So you got new plastic pieces as well as newly designed screws. As you can see, they are shorter than the factory ones, and the factory ones have a 10mm head, or you can use a Phillips head. On these, you're going to use a 4mm Allen wrench to secure those. What I'm going to do before I put those on is I'm going to put some anti-seize on those bolts. That way they do not get corroded, and if I have to take them off for any reason, I hopefully can take them off pretty easily. So I'm going to just put the anti-seize on them and then screw them in. Okay, guys, so the rear splash guard has been installed. As you can see, it's got 1, 2, and then 3 hardware with the 4mm Allen wrench, and then 1, 2, and 3 of those pop-in plastic pieces. You lose having to put one in the bottom because it does not wrap around like the mud flap used to. So now to do the other side and then the front. All right, guys, so the front side is very similar to the rear. You have a 10mm here, a 10 here, a 10 here, and then kind of hard to see, but there's a 10 right here. I have a zip tie here to prevent rubbing from my 33s, so I got to cut that off. And then you have 1 and 2 pop-ins here, and then this will come off. So I'm going to take that apart now and then show you the next step. The front mud flap has been removed. This is what it looks like, the new one. The ARC mud flap delete kit has been installed on my vehicle. I think it looks much better than it used to. Makes the car look a little meaner, I believe. Gives it a really clean OEM look. They're cut out really nice and precisely. You really can't tell that they were an add-on or a modification. So I think they look really sweet. I think I'm gonna really like them, and I think it does increase the clearance in the front a little bit because the mud flaps did protrude quite a bit before. All right guys, so there you have it. In this video we covered how to remove the OEM mud flaps from the 4Runner, and we also covered how to install the ARC splash guards in place of those mud flaps. I went ahead and bought the front and rear for this vehicle. On ARC's website, you can buy just the front, just the rear, or both. I decided to buy both because I want the car to be uniform. So if this video helped you, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below if you're gonna purchase a set for your vehicle and what you're gonna go with, if you're gonna go with the front, the rear, or the combination. Thanks guys, see you in the next video.